Yo, what up? It's your boy, that Daft Punk Panda. Look, so let me tell you something about System Shock, right? So, not only did we play System Shock last time, and did we have a good time with that game, I also have absolutely no idea what the fuck I am doing. Like, let me tell you, it's it's definitely been one of the minimal guidance type games that I've ever most minimal guidance type games I've ever played. Not terribly surprising to me. I kind of expected that in some capacity. That's why I went out of my way to like hold on to uh the ID badges that I've encountered because I was like, I don't know, this might be helpful. It seems like something that could be helpful in some way, I guess. Uh, that being said, it hasn't helped yet, and it may not ever. Uh, I've definitely I'm definitely of a mind to continue doing stuff like this though, because it could eventually pan out in a fairly big way. Um, I know that there's stuff. Okay, so part of the difficulty options, if you recall, it said something along the lines of on the easier mode, it was like, yeah, man, you can't drop key items, which means that I certainly can because I didn't choose that. I just went straight down the middle of the path. I was like, yeah, man, I want the normal experience and I have absolutely no idea what a key item looks like, and I know full well that I can drop it. That being said, the major key items, if you will, that I've encountered are, um, what do I want to call them? Like literal key cards, you know, a la Doom or whatever. And that's not that alarming. So I guess we're gonna be fine for now. At least for the foreseeable future, in my opinion. And I'm gonna just like try my best to slowly carve out an area, I think. As far as like every ship section that I encounter, just like do everything that's obvious that I can. And we're just gonna see how that goes. One zone at a time. Basically. That's the plan. As far as I've got a plan at least. All right. Let's get it. Let's see what we've got. I stopped. Oh, I see. I didn't understand what I was looking at a second ago. I want to extend this bridge, which I can probably do by like hacking. Um, you know, the fucked up thing is I remember this panel and I remember trying to interact with this panel. You probably saw me bump my face against it a couple times. Uh, Never really seemed to pan out for me, and I don't know why. What do you think this is? Hmm. So this isn't quite the same. Oh. Oh. Okay. Sure, sure, sure. Okay, I understand. What what does this do? There's a little toggle there. So I have a bunch of these guys to choose from. And I need to fill that Joker all the way. Looks like those two can literally never do anything. So I guess that narrows that down. What do you think this does? It only goes one way or the other. Okay. I'm not sure why that is off. Oh, it's O for off, I for ignite. Okay. And what does this do? Hmm. I kind of need like a branch. Because it seems like there isn't very much like actually going on in this puzzle as far as like what I can actually change. Oh wait, is that enough? Maybe that's just enough. Oh, a logic probe. So maybe that's all I'm missing? Which I don't seem to have. Because I'm short just one. Just one little light. And it looks like the rest of this... Can I steal this weapon? No, not really. Okay. I don't know what the logic probe would do for me exactly. Unless it's an ore. And has a power source. And a port. So yeah, like I said, I don't know what the logic probe is going to do for me exactly. But I think that this is the best that I can do at the moment. Unfortunately. Okay, so a logic port, huh? Probably not something I can find down there. Oh, another thing that we learned before is that these guys, these guys seem to come back. Perhaps that'll help. They seem to respawn after perhaps a long time? Maybe not, though. Maybe those were just new dudes. And I'm just doing this for no reason. It's a little hard to tell, to be honest, but... Assuming that I'm correct, that they just reanimate after a moment. Well, a long while. So that's just a light. Even though it was radiation in that other room. Oh, do you think that robot comes back too? He was kind of a threat. Is this? No, this is nothing. Okay. I mean, it does say dead. However, I'm no longer taking chances as of yet. I am chance averse at the moment. At least, again, until things seem more safe. Because the enemies also spawn. So why would they reanimate and wholly spawn again from a design perspective? Except to punish you for not doing this, which seems that you can do freely at your leisure once they're unconscious. Mostly makes me feel like I'm doing this for no reason at all. So yeah, I'm not so sure. What is this exactly? A cyborg mantis. Yeah, I mean, seems apt, I guess. Just in case. Okay. So mainly what I want to do is I want to go back, engage with these guys, and verify that they're the only ones walking around. Or I'm sorry, not walking around. That they're the only ones, that there are no dead bodies anymore. Because that would tell me that they in fact reanimated. Right? The best way to do that is to just go back to the beginning and see if there are any dead bodies that don't have skulls. Or that do have skulls. Because if they're on the ground and they have skulls, my fatigue levels are high. Yet I don't have a stamina bar. So I guess I'll just take a second. Yeah, I've been there. The hydroponic section of the ship is very small. Like, shockingly small. Also, I haven't seen one of the zappy guys. But maybe they're just ahead. But yeah, there's just so many of these guys. It seems likely to me that they just like got back up rather than anything else happening. It could be that they all spawned in like a big group or whatever. Or even in several small groups, I guess, theoretically. I just don't find that very likely. Here's this guy. So, I haven't seen the cyborg guys reanimate, which is fascinating, but they could just be on a different time scale. Eventually, I don't think I'm gonna care about this, but while I'm still getting my feet under me, when I'm still exploring this game for really the first time and all that, I think it's prudent kind of, you know, be, I don't know, thorough, I guess. I'm also fighting my way back to the healing station, which is kind of important. I got kind of caught out before. Oh, do they have stuff? I mean, they usually don't have stuff anyway, so it's not really much of an indicator of anything, I don't think. Yeah, okay, so there definitely was a guy down here before, right? And I took him down here, and he's not here anymore. I think that's all I need to know. I think that's all I need to know. We're going to consider that proof positive of the reanimation hypothesis. Now, the only question is, does bashing it in their skull do anything about that? Because I don't know that it does. It just seems like a thing to do. Especially what with the gore and whatnot. And there's also, like, kind of hints, right? The game's had most of the bodies, not like these guys necessarily, but most of the humanoid bodies are just like mincemeat for no reason. Oh. Interesting. I wonder why you're okay. Or not reanimated. I guess they just all have like their own timer in some capacity. Or maybe they always have a chance of reanimating, you know? And it's just like random who reanimates first, or pseudo random. And like the more bodies there are, the less likely any one reanimates, but the more likely that something does. Something like that. Oh, what is this? Don't I already have my health status showing? Oh. What does that do for me that my health bar doesn't do for me? Is this like my stamina too? And how did I miss that earlier? See what I mean when there's just like so many dudes? Like truly an alarming amount of dudes now? Like I came back this way fully intending to just heal because I was low on health. And there were a million goddamn dudes over here. I was like, what's going on? That's not right. You're still a friend. I'm not sure why you're a friend. You seem like you shouldn't be a friend. But honestly, if he doesn't mean me any harm, then I don't mean him any harm. That'll be a future problem. No. Yeah, I got. You got me. Fair and square. Okay, we're almost there, though. What is this? Head-mounted vision unit? Ah. A flashlight. Oh, I missed all kinds of stuff. Not to be confused with tech specs, which are actually useless. Well, maybe not useless, they're just junk. It's kind of what junk implies, but for all I know, you can use everything in this game. You know what I mean? Everything has some secret niche usage or whatever. Game just calls it junk as a gaslight. It's interesting that these crates open, but most other crates just have inventories. Well, maybe they didn't open. Maybe they just are open, but kind of the same story. Alright, so it just autosave, but we will manual save. We found some stuff, including a lamp. Headlamp. So I feel not only justified in coming back here with fresh eyes, but also recovered health in a big way. Or the health restoration chamber, I mean. Well, and also health, I guess. I do have more health than I did a second ago, right? So, trying to do my due diligence. Because there's a few things that I know about that I do need to handle in some capacity. There's a mining laser that needs to be aimed at the shield of the ship. There is a bridge that I need to get across, probably the bridge that I was looking at, because that is a way to get to, like, Gamma Sector or whatever. Both of those guns don't let me recycle them. So I think I have no need for them, personally. I've been down here before, I'm pretty sure. And I just want to make sure that I didn't miss anything obvious to me now. Which is fine. Just doesn't seem extremely helpful. I'm reasonably sure that I have explored everywhere that I can go at present. I need to unlock something else, I think, in order to find more. I'm pretty sure there aren't any doors that I can just, like, walk through. I kind of get why in the Resident Evil 2 and 4 remakes, you don't have a knife with infinite durability. Seems... Well, maybe 2 specifically, because 4 it probably wouldn't matter a ton. Except for the parry system and all. But being able to just, like, free clear dudes once they fall down is kind of strong. This is basically no risk and all giblets. You think I need to do something about this guy? Huh. You know, I thought that might happen, but I wanted to know for sure. And it honestly wasn't that bad. I was fully wouldn't have been surprised if I, like, actually died from that. So, right, the radiation area. So what then? Oh yeah, and this is the dead end. There's obviously stuff right there. Like, that's a mantis dude, I guess. That guy also looks like serious business. Pretty sure he's dead, but, you know, he was serious business at one point, I guess. Um, guess I'm not too. Oh, I thought that his tail thing came back. I was like, what the? All right. So I'm not too hung up on going this way specifically, I guess. Doesn't seem like... that seems like a way out rather than a way in, at present at least. Everything in this game could be something. So, like, I have to examine everything. And the game's like, nah, dude, this is just a floor. So this is a wall. This is where we could have come originally. Those are lights. Yeah, I guess. Okay, so the other thing that I do know about. Oh yeah, I've been up there, I think. This just had like a grenade or whatever. The other thing that I do know about is that I haven't finished in some capacity, or didn't seem like it had a definitive conclusion, is the cyber web, the web chase sequence or whatever. The cyber hacking thing. So I guess we'll start there. Oh yeah, there's also this. Maybe I should read something. God, I feel like my inventory is just full of stuff. Okay, so I am in the Gamma Quadrant. All of my stuff are medical. Somehow. Okay. We got someone. Employee 24601. I'm Rebecca Lansing, a counterterrorism consultant for Trioptimum. Here's the situation. Our scans of Citadel Station show a biological outbreak is in progress. We're in comms blackouts, and Shodan is unresponsive, and worse yet, the mining laser is charging for a potential strike on Earth. Nathan Darcy has an office in the medical level central hub. If he's alive, he'll bring the situation under control. I'll contact you through military neural implant soon. Lansing out. Okay, so there's a bunch of different things going on with Shodan. You're currently in the healing suites on the first level. Level 2 contains the research laboratories. 3 houses the Department of Maintenance, and the storage cells are on level 4. Flight deck is on level 5. Level 6 holds crew facilities and executive suites. Level 7 is systems engineering. Level 8 is the house of the Department of Security. Houses the Department of Security. The bridge is located on level 9, and the energy systems on level R. All levels are accessible by elevator in Alpha Quadrant. Yep, a pleasant day. The elevators are also down, as I recall. Take out the cameras and CPU nodes. I don't know what a CPU node is, but I have taken out the cameras. Yeah, we're supposed to go to Beta Quadrant, and you will find the medical research vaults have been turned into a radioactive trench. You're coming in from Gamma. Our guards will extend the bridge for you. You can also activate the bridge using a nearby wiring panel. And humans that can hear my voice, come to Beta Quadrant and make a stand against Shodan. Our guards will extend the bridge for you. Doesn't seem like they did. Maybe they're dead already? This was like a week ago. Or whatever. Althea, I have a plan. The only way to stop the mining laser is to fire it into the station's own shield. Sure. I barely made it to my office, so you'll need to get up to the research level. Yeah. So the research level, like level 9 or some shit. So, or level R or whatever. So I'm not going to be worried about that anytime soon. Shodan has locked down the elevators. Mira says if we can lower the security on that level, or on the level, we'll be able to gain access to restricted areas and get the lifts moving again. She says smashing cameras and taking the medical CPU nodes offline will help, but I don't see the point. This thing is everywhere. Medical CPU nodes. So maybe like the healing station? It's like crazy talk. I'm not doing that. Not for a while, at least. I've been here for 3 days, hiding from everybody, scared of everything. Silence is my best companion, and soon it will overcome my heartbeat. The only sound that reminds me that I'm still alive. Okay, well, that certainly didn't do shit for me. Also, I realized that I shouldn't be looking at the corner. I should be standing in a corner and looking away from the corner. Uh, I'm one of the last that hasn't been changed. Mira and the others are dead. I saw them die, but I saw Mira in one of the corridors. She had implants. I'm going to try to override the cyborg protocols for the medical level regen bay. If it works, then maybe I won't die from this infected arm. Doesn't seem like it did anything for me. That also doesn't seem like it's doing anything for me. Getting supplies from the west wing of the medical cost us Hansen and Rains. At this point, we're long dead. At this rate, we're dead in hours rather than days. Weeks of loss after loss is taking its toll. We're going to rush the access corridor that leads to the bridge and take down Showdown. If we don't, then I'll make sure there isn't enough parts left. Okay. This is the door that I already opened. Physical deformities, convulsions, and no response to conventional treatments. This new mystery virus has me rattled. Yeah, that's familiar. Soda's been stretching too thin. So this is literally the only code I have, 451. But it says it's only for the healing suite, and this is obviously not the healing suite. Yeah, this is all level 1. Everything that I've done is on level 1. So I need to, there's probably like a hard transition at some point from this level to a different level. All right, this is the way to the bridge, right? So recapping all of that actually didn't help me. It just made it clear to me that at some point I'm going to have to do some other stuff in other places. I do kind of look at everything in this game as like, what does this room do for me? But it seems like there's stuff in this game that just isn't directly helpful so far. Or helpful at all, perhaps. It's the guy that we started with. Am I just not... Did I just not do this right? I don't know how I could do it better. Because we only get 2 lines in. Not really sure why this... Like, you'd think if it goes this way, it would go in there and then out there. And there aren't that many different states, honestly, to this, you know, state table, if you will. This counts as 2. Oh, 1? Oh, no, it does count as 2. Why does that count as 4? I only see 1. Or 3 total, if you will. I also don't understand that. Like, why we can even turn this off? I don't think it's possible to make it, like, while it's loading, do something. Yeah, I don't think so. Figured it was worth a question. So I can change that from all the way over here. That's cool. I feel like there were dudes down there, so maybe it's just down there. Now that I'm full healed, I guess I can't explore this place again. Okay. Many dudes. Bunch of bad stuff happening to your boy. Maybe there's like stuff above that I can shoot down in some way, or I don't know. Otherwise interact with in some significant way. Yeah, I've got no fucking idea, dude. I'm gonna be honest. Is that me breathing all funny? Um. Well. So, I guess we'll go back. Heal up. That'll certainly help. Maybe there's more security lowering that we can do. I've never destroyed a medical CPU or whatever. CPU node. So that's something that I can certainly do some point, somewhere. I do feel like I go, like, the longest route all the way around the fucking world in order to get back to this. Maybe there's a shortcut that I can make? Does kind of seem like these walls are pretty thin and, like, adjoining chambers are right over there on my map, right? We're also on this side of the map now. So I guess we can, while we're here, check out that cyberspace section. Maybe find some kind of answers there. Some way. Where was that? I could also take this guy out. He is a mystery. I just don't feel like this is gonna help me. There is a button that doesn't seem like it does anything, though. But it also doesn't seem like he has anything to do with that. You know what I mean? It's like I encounter a dude next to a button, press the button doesn't work. I kill the dude, the button does work. Like, why would that happen? I mean, it is video game, I guess, but at the same time, like, just seems like I'm supposed to be able to think about what's going on here rather than just, like, be surprised by shit. The funny part is, I don't even think that this is a puzzle. Maybe the electrical circuit thing is a puzzle that I'm, like, failing to do somehow. Okay, so we're back in. We always enter in the same place. Yeah, it's so hard. I wasn't super prepared for it, to be honest, though, so. Okay. So, another thing that does occur to me is the one time that I did this or the first time that I did this, I got a recall guy and a decoy guy. That could just be RNG. Which strikes me as a little unlikely, but it certainly could be. The other thing is I never got them again, right? So with that in mind, it could be that I did everything that I was supposed to do here, and that's why they're just not coming back. Also, I got this weapon, that thing, without ever picking it up on every repeat visit. Which is fine, I don't mind that. I just don't totally understand why everything else I've acquired is gone after I do a clear, or after I leave or whatever. I guess this is just a shortcut, right? Yes. The world's upside down from what I expected it to look like, but yes. This is an exit hole, not an entrance hole. Got it. And now the world's right side up. Seems like there actually aren't that many side paths or whatever. It's only really hard for me to navigate because it's in three-dimensional space. And like goes up and down and all around and shit. So I don't know what this actually did for me. Oh, maybe it's because when I got to the halfway point, I went backwards instead of forward. Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened just now. Or, I guess backwards is kind of relative, right? I went right back to the switch that I just hit instead of to the thing the switch up activated. Yeah, I feel like I should be more prepared for those sequences. Because, I mostly just encounter the mines with my forehead instead of shooting them. This is kind of silly and also kind of wackadoo. It is also engaging, to be fair. Just don't know what I'm supposed to do. Which is kind of a theme here. Oh, this is already broken. Huh. Okay. The game membered. That's the only thing that has actually changed other than me getting this bullet. The shuriken. Which is interesting. So I guess I have actually done something. I just don't know what it is. And despite me doing that something, this is still locked. What to do about this then? Oh yeah. I forgot about this. So didn't I go through this and it just like teleported me out? Yeah, I can only assume that means that I'm done. I got like all the way through it. There was another gate that I couldn't open, sure, but there wasn't anything else there. So I guess I'm done with that now. Or at least, I don't think there was anything else there. That's not functional. And we don't know why. Or I don't know why, I guess. So, what then? What do we do? Where do we go? And what do we do? If my heart belongs to you. Well, I've never tried to go through this. It looks like death, but maybe it isn't. Well, that settles that, I guess. Hello, can you open this? The other thing that I happen to know is that I haven't really been on the other side, huh? Well, with the map telling me everything that I want to know. This door is manually locked. This is one of the only areas I haven't returned to. Why does everybody have syringes and thermometers and shit? Is this just what doctors are like? They just have shit all over the place? Gonna be honest, that didn't seem to be helpful to me. Maybe I should have just, like, kept looking at it. It would have been helpful if I merely read everything that it said. I mean, I read most of it. I skimmed it. In the future, stethoscopes are almost the same. They just have much bigger sensor parts. What are the parts of a stethoscope? The ear part and the other part. Is that something? Oh, yeah, it is. Well, are you like... Yeah, okay. We're good. If it needs more than that many hits, I'm not interested. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's not up here. Obviously on the other side of there, somehow. However, somehow is the problem. Can I look at this? Yeah, that sure is a loudspeaker. Remarkably mundane, considering. Maybe I could just run through one of these radiation areas to something new? Somehow? I mean, I know of 3 radiation areas, right? One under the bridge, one right here, and then the other redder one. Surely there's something there? It's kind of based on nothing. Oh, hey. What are you doing here? I want to get jump scared by you later. Oh, yeah. I put those in there for storage. It's my collection. Yeah, been up there. There was just ammo. Gotta keep an eye out for little niches like that, I guess. Game's like, nah, man, you broke. You want to buy shit? You better spend that fucking money. Well, I certainly can go into the bathroom. Which, you know, it's barely even a video game if you can't go to the bathroom, I guess. Can buy stuff from there if I want to. Still haven't even used stuff from it or used those things. I got a bunch of them. Maybe that's part of the problem. I've got to use stuff somehow. Kind of wish the writing on the wall was a little more helpful. I guess that's what the audio logs are supposed to be for. They're like, hey, do this. But they're like, oh, no, you got to go to the research level. And I'm like, bro, I'm still in medical. Doing my best. Trying to make ends meet. As a single father on this ship. Where does the bridge even come from? Under the floor, I guess? Like where I'm standing? Because it's obviously not going to flip up like... Look slowly and more deliberately. There's a ladder there. Why would this guy be here except to punish me for falling down? And why would I even fall down? Why are there bodies here? Yeah, dude, I have no idea. I mean, I know how to get myself radiation poisoning, I guess. But other than that, I don't know. I don't know. Can't bring the auto gurney with me. Damn it. Damn it, man. What kind of pain room is this? Okay. That doesn't count as part of security, I suppose. I don't know. I don't know how much a loudspeaker maintains security anyway, to be honest, but figured I'd give it a shot. I don't know. I mean, I definitely did find a bunch of stuff that I missed before. I also don't know how to use that headlamp. I'm sure it'll be relevant later. God bless, dude. Why are the walls breathing? Oh my god. I don't know what I did, but your boy's having a bad time. Shouldn't have eaten that, whatever it was, I guess. Well. kind of sounded like there was a thing here. This is hydroponics. Where's the red radiation room? It wasn't this one, was it? No. Actually, no, that is what I wanted. Oh, I think it was here. It looks like there's nothing there. I guess I'll give it another shot, though. Okay. This? No, no. We go this way. Up that elevator leads back to the starting area, I guess. I don't know what these funny lines are supposed to do for me, but they certainly aren't at the moment. Ugh, so much pain, Pecco. Ah, sorry. Okay. I gotta take a second. I gotta see if I can do something about this. I'll be back 1 second. Let's see, how do I do this? We'll go back here. We'll go back here. That'll probably not take me this long, but I'll be back. All right. I'm gonna tell you what's up. We're back, but things are not great. So your boy's struggling in a big way. I think I think the story is what we're gonna go with. I know I was planning on streaming today, and I might still stream later, but I think we're gonna call it early, and I'm just gonna not because pain, actual pain. So, uh, you might catch me later today, like up towards midnight. If you don't, that's not the best sign, but I'll almost definitely be back by Tuesday because I'm sure whatever's going on will be taken care of by then. So yeah, uh, sorry for the short stream, I guess, but that'll be it for your boy. Um, this is still my best lead, so I guess that's what we're gonna take or try and check out later. But yeah, that's it for your boy. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for being here. Sorry. Later, man.